Dr. Mark Jangizi here with your Science Moment. Today I'm going to talk about how speech is a liability, not a privilege. I think there's a big mistake. Often people have the view that, oh, speech is a privilege, and so it's just a privilege to be allowed on here. And if you violate certain kinds of rules that we think are you breaking them, we're happy to push you off of the network. That's the wrong way to think about it. But once you think about it that way, then you're always going to have a tendency to want your political opponents pushed off, because your political opponents are engaged in unethical and dangerous behavior. That's why you're having the debate that you're having. We all think that our opponents are engaged in unethical, dangerous behavior. If you think about free expression and free speech as a privilege, you'll have a tendency to follow those paths and say, well, now my opponents shouldn't even be allowed on here, right? Speech isn't a privilege. It's better to think about speech as a liability. Every time you speak, you're at risk of losing reputation. It's like playing poker. Is poker a gain? If I'm given the privilege of playing poker, is it a privilege? No. When I play poker, yeah, I could gain, but it's a liability also in the sense that I could equally well lose. When we play the free expression game, when we're involved in the free marketplace of ideas, it is just as much a liability as a potential gain. Whenever you speak, if you're not able to hold your ideas coherently together, be consistent, connected with the data, be logical, then over time you'll lose reputation to your political opponents, who will rise in reputation. It's a liability to speak. Let people speak. It's not a privilege to speak. It's part of the natural processes of free expression. And that was your Science Moment. If you're interested in understanding free expression, how it works at the societal level, take a look and give support to our Free Expression Research Institute. And also the first book that came out of our Free Expression Institute by Tim Barber and myself, Expressly Human. And that was your Science Moment.